6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. -1.
Ja, bra.
Perfect!
quite similar to Valkyria. It's the same shaft. And if you look at the screen, you see some of the blue shafts will be green, and then it's okay to dispatch it. We just need to wait for the guests to find the seatbelt.
We want so much higher capacity here, but
theoretically we can dispatch one train every minute, but we don't.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. -1.
Oh, bra.
Perfect!
Now it's quite... you don't hear any music, right?
Yeah. Going here.
So quiet,
Yeah.
so nice. Yeah, some of you said it's cool queue area,
Yeah.
and it's actually the old building for our 3D cinema that we used for the station and queue area. So after a couple of years, it wasn't so cool with 3D anymore. We built the 3D cinema in around, let's say, 2000. Yeah, in around 2000, 2001. Maxima, it was called. Almost like an IMAX theater. It was just a little bit smaller. So it was original, this analog projectors too. So it was really cool 3D effects. And then we replaced it for a modern digital one. It wasn't so cool anymore. It wasn't so big 3D effects. But then you had 3Ds in normal cinemas around the theater. So we couldn't have it here. It didn't make any sense at all. So when we were thinking building a new coaster, we thought that, yeah, we already have like an area we can build a station for, so what can we do with it? Yeah, let's do a maze. So we made a maze, and that's what you walk through. And IMAscore made an incredible job with the music there, so when you're standing in line. And what about Helix? Have you seen anything on the internet on the developing of Helix, what we tried to build in first place and so? No? No, they are on YouTube. I think it's Evolution of Helix is called. You can search that later. We wanted a new coaster. So where can we put it? I said, yeah, we have more room on the mountain, let's put it there. So we checked with different manufacturers, we checked with B&M, we checked with Intamin, we checked with Geschlauer and Mack and so. And Blue Fire was built in 2009 or so, so we had some people that were going there and said, wow, this is such a cool ride and the seats are amazing. So we chose Mack, and we wanted a mega coaster. So they designed a 84 meters high coaster that were like where the Flume ride is. That was the big flight, and they just go down, up, and on this side of the mountain and then back. So it was almost the same 100 meters, 1,300 meters or so. But the ride itself was a little bit shorter because you needed so much of the lift hill. It looks so cool. And when Andreas began as a new CEO for Liseberg, he got the blueprints and the contracts and everything. And he looked at it and said, I can't sign this. It's something wrong. It doesn't feel right. Because when you saw it, it looked like you had a big coaster and a small park beneath it. So it was a great coaster, but not the best coaster choice for Liseberg. So we scratched that concept and told Mack, yeah, we want it close to the ground, we want it fast, and we want some inversions. And we want also launches. So they built this in blueprints multi-launch, and Helix did have some differences in their design before we chose this concept we have now. But the general thing was that we begin from this station here and use the mountain for it. So originally Helix was planned for 2013, but because of the scrap of the original model, it became 2014 instead. But we are really happy that we chose to scrap that, because this design has really become well for us.
Yeah.
I mean, we have kids that are just 130, they can ride it. It's fast, we're upside down, and it's a long ride.
Yeah.
And because you don't have any lift hill and so, you can use more of the track for a ride experience instead of just a waiting experience.